Mark, talk about fine margins. I mean, that chance from Casey, when he went on, that would have given you the lead. It was.
Well, we're obviously a goal up, and then we get the man sent off, which changed the game. There's no doubt it changed the game, as it often does. But then with 10 men, before that, Hadji had a brilliant chance. The keeper's made a save from it, whereas we shouldn't really give him a chance to save that. He should be in the bottom corner. Then it's game over for me, regardless sending off or not. It's game over. But then when we went down to 10, we still carried a threat. Really decent play to get Casey into a position to shoot, and again, keeper's made the save. So yeah, I can't help but feeling that we're hard done by with the result. A lot of decent play, a lot of decent football played, and to come away with nothing is bitterly disappointing.
What was your thoughts on the sending off? No complaints.
Well, he's made a decision. He has to make a decision. I think it's a straight red, isn't it? It's a straight red. So it was denial of a goal-scoring opportunity. So that carries 1 game ban, and because he's had 1 already, there's a 2-game ban. So that's just added, rubbing salt into the wound a little bit. But look, he's got to take it on the chin. He's got to get on with it. We've got a small squad as it is, but that's him and Ben Sheaf out. So it brings us down even further. So it is. Look, we've got to get on with it. We've got games every 3 or 4 days now for a consistent period. So we've got to make sure that we are in the right fitness place, and to go and attack the games, because we need to do that. And to lose games, win games, lose games, draw games, everybody's going to have twists and turns throughout the season. So we just have to take this one on the chin, move on.
Gives arguably Louis or Joel an opportunity now, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's still enough in the building. We've got good players there. They are ready and able. So yeah, we'll go and attack the rest of the games. We came here last year and we weren't in the game ever. So to be closer to them this year is pleasing. But just the nature of the game and the way it unfolds sometimes is cruel. But we've had it the other way, haven't we? The other week. So it is what it is. You just got to take it on the chin, and we've got to probably just be a little bit more clinical when those chances arise. So had we taken them, you're talking in total different terms, because we could have really flipped it on its head.
How disappointed were you with the Norwich goals from a defensive point of view?
Yeah, I mean they've got good quality, so you're always sort of, you've got to defend right. You've got to, I mean, we gave them too many chances in the first half, too many openings. We made poor decisions for me, just decisions whether we're going to go and press or whether we're going to get pressure on the man on the ball or drop away. And we made too many that will just back away, and gave them too much time and space. And you give quality player time and space, they punish you. And thankfully we came in 0-0. Second half, obviously we started off on the front foot. We started off brightly, and Callum gets the goal, which is a brilliant finish, and puts us in a decent place. And really, we looked like we were going to be okay with the changes that we were going to be able to make, and but then obviously it gets flipped on its head when you get the sending off, and it just changes the impetus really. So it's disappointing, it is, but it on the flip side of it, we've been really good, and we've been in this game all the way through, even with 10 men.
Is Tats okay? He had a bit of a game in the first half.
Well, that's one thing, isn't it? Because he gets absolutely zero protection. He's getting whether. I mean, you'll have to ask him whether he's been in yet or not. I think you have to ask him whether that was a tactic or not. Whether they're just going to kick him out of the game, because that's what looked like to me. He gets absolutely zero protection from a referee, and then he ends up coming off and probably bruised and battered for the next few days. So it's football, I suppose.
What's the news on
6 to 8 weeks. Yeah.
What grade is it?
Doesn't matter, does it? It's 6 to 8. So that's what it is at the minute. They'll treat the symptoms, not the scan, which is what they always say. But generally, when you get a grading of a hamstring, then people sort of tend to go, all right, it's going to be that amount of time, but you can get back a little bit quicker. You know, Ben will do the right thing, so he may get back a little bit quicker, but 6 to 8 weeks, might be 6 weeks. Fingers crossed.
How do you feel that the midfield cope without him?
I thought Torpy did well. I thought Jamie did well. I thought Josh Eccles did well when he came on. Casey and Callum O'Hare, and obviously we've got Kells there on the bench. We've got Joel that can come and step in and do that job as well. So we've got you know, enough in terms of the bodies and the quality. But with Shifo, with him being out, obviously you lose quite a big midfield presence. So you know, that's a blow. But any team that loses one of its players is always finds it difficult. But when it's a player of his quality, for us with a small squad, it's significant, really.
Any more?
Okay.
No,
Thank you.
Thank you.